Series X pre-orders ramping up, and Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, talks the real difference between next generation games. So let's get into it. What is happening, guys? Dealer back again with yet another video. The next generation is approaching faster than many people realize, and of course pre-orders are ramping up here and there. We've got the latest on that, as well as Phil Spencer, aka Pimp Spencer, talking about the next generation Xbox himself. This was something that was sent to me by multiple people. I figured I'd cover it real quick in this video as well. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit that like button if you end up enjoying it. Maybe show a buddy or two. It goes a long way towards helping the channel and of course getting the message out there. Positivity. Gaming is the best hobby in the world. Let's talk about it. Starting with Phil Spencer of Team Xbox, he says you cannot even appreciate the power of next generation yet, and though there are many reasons for this, one of them really stands above them all, that being performance. Now he says the following because he knows that you haven't seen a fraction of the real power of Series X. Xbox boss Phil Spencer acknowledged that it's been challenging demonstrating the actual ability, the true leap of the Xbox Series X. Just a little side note, just something to take note of, Xbox, is when you do a next-gen gameplay debut, show some mind-blowing graphics, not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you, you've done it before. Anyway, the article says, but that could be changing as people are actually able to try out the system. Interestingly enough, this article says systems with an S, as we all know Lockhart is definitely a thing. Not sure why Forbes is so out of loop on this. In a recent podcast, Spencer said one of the defining characteristics of next generation games is actually the feel, with faster and more stable frame rates. You haven't seen the true power of Xbox Series X yet. Now, Phil Spencer has talked about multiple advantages of next generation hardware before, but as I've said over and over, frame rate is definitely one of the biggest allures to this $500 box. And if developers and publishers do not really push this frame rate, do not at least give gamers the option, Ubisoft, then it really kind of defeats the purpose of you upgrading. I've got to be honest, I've got to save you $500 and tell you that if you are one of those that is perfectly fine and wants 30 FPS, you are not getting your money's worth here. You might as well stay with the Xbox One X, a perfectly capable 30 FPS machine that offers great fidelity for the money. Series X is more capable than that. It's above that. It can do all of that and more times 2. There is no reason not to have the performance, and there's a reason Microsoft are so adamant about this. It's not that they even have to ink it out of their own hardware. This box is so powerful that anybody can do this with ease. No custom physics engine and remapping of tessellation required. No special optimization needed. It's just that powerful. And if a game does not offer a 60 FPS mode, that game was not actually, there's no effort there, meaning they slopped it onto the platform, didn't really care about the experience. So again, many of you reached out to me and asked me if I watched the recent podcast with Phil and Reggie Fils-Aimé, and the answer was no, but I did catch up on the highlights. Phil keeps putting emphasis on the serious performance of this box, guys, and there's a reason that I was not happy with that next-gen gameplay debut. It simply did not do the box justice, and I know how much power is here. I know many of you don't, but as somebody who does, there's so much more here that they didn't show you. So the July event should be pretty phenomenal, and I do count on them blowing some minds there. Let me know your thoughts on the future of gaming below, and Phil Spencer's comments. While very similar overall to what he said in the past, this is his most recent update. He keeps emphasizing performance, and don't worry, you don't have to make a choice between performance and fidelity. You can get both here. It's just that powerful. Speaking of topics, many of you also sent me this article, Microsoft gearing up for Xbox Series X pre-orders, and yes, it's about that time, right? Now, some places already have the Series X up for pre-order with prices ranging from $400 all the way up to $1,000. However, it's worth noting that these are not official pre-orders. This article does reiterate how Phil Spencer and Microsoft have said there is no danger of the system being delayed this year, meaning it is definitely coming out. There are a number of different release windows that I've heard, ranging from July, August, all the way up to September, October, November, and of course, one of those has to be right. Long story short, Phil Spencer did say they were going to do some very bold marketing, do some very bold things, and I'm curious as to if an early release for Series X would actually be that bold thing. Meanwhile, perhaps maybe have Lockhart come out when PS5 comes out to try to counteract that system with a lower SKU Xbox. Remember, price usually wins the battle at the end of the day. Ask the Nintendo Nintendo Wii, or the Xbox All Digital last Black Friday. And if you're one of those who's like, oh, well, why is there a Lockhart? What's the point of it? Think about it, man. It's an Xbox One S for 2020 that is so much more capable, it's not even funny. And it should come in at around $300. Now, this article speculates that you may soon see a price and a release date for this thing thanks to a new page that has popped up on Microsoft's official website. And through this page, you are actually going to be able to pre-order the Xbox Series X in the future, though this page is not active yet, meaning you cannot actually do so as of right now officially through the Microsoft website. But it's already up, and while not functional now, its appearance does hint to a probable release date very soon. Keep your eyes peeled for pre-orders announcing soon. And you may want to jump on that sooner than later thanks to a possible shortage in supply, though that isn't a guarantee. One thing's for sure, I'll definitely have mine day one. And I may even pick up a Lockhart as well when that releases, whether or not it's the same day or maybe later on that year or even the next spring. Whenever they do release it, I will definitely probably be picking one up. Really can't wait to play Halo Infinite and some of the other titles coming out. I suspect the next Forza Motorsport game will be out that next spring, not at launch. But when it comes down to it, tons of great games to play. There will be tons of games already enhanced, and you will be getting those high frame rates that I crave, 60 FPS at least, with better visuals. Let me know what you plan on getting as well. I too plan on picking up a PS5 just so I can have that perspective, play the few games a year that I do plan on playing there. Again, gaming is the best hobby in the world. Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Maybe show a buddy or two, subscribe for more, hit that bell icon for notifications. Links and all the goodies are down below. Buy a shirt, and you know what? Thank you for what you do. I'm Dealer. I'll see you in the next one.